All right. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and all depend on your location. I appreciate you all this evening. As we all know, today it's Friday. The time of the program still remains 9 p.m. as we all know before now. I appreciate every one of us who will follow up this occasion today, and we are going to make sure we deliver the best to your best. Remember, the program is all about building your home, putting your home in order. So that is the facts. So before now, we all know this already. And also, the YouTube name still remains Able TV, as you know before now. The Facebook page still remains Nothing Without Solutions, and the Facebook group still remain How Faithful Are You? Let Us Be Truthful. And the program still remain Relationship, Marriage, and Matters Therapies. Also, the subject of today still talking about pregnancy before marriage. So we want to really analyze some certain angles on that angle today. That is the reason why, by special grace of God, we also have a guest that will also give us more explanation and the details and other authorities over it for we to also cross-check in way in particularly. So I appreciate everyone that will follow up this occasion today. And also, before bringing in, we first of all have to analyze the angles, the directions, and the main particular guidelines that follow these categorically lines. But before we push further, please bear with me. Let me quickly bring one or two people on program. Yeah, Victor, the bro, I greet you, bro. The man of the house, I appreciate you. Yeah, good evening, bro. I cite you. You too much, bro. All right. Still together, regard to the subject, as we all know. Sorry, I have to put one or two things in order for the purpose of the occasion of today. Even as we are still waiting for one or two people, of course, normally before now, we normally used to give entertainments, or sometimes we decided not to do that because of the time and the way forward. Yes, as we are doing that, still trying to wait for one or two people so that we embark on the journey, so that nobody will be left aside. As I've earlier said before now, the program name still remain, as you know before now, and the program is all about building your own, putting things in order, letting you know the things that goes on in the society, and also strengthening your relationship, strengthening your marriage, and making things to work accordingly the way it's supposed to be in your relationship. Remember, we always have to understand that. We all have to understand that building your relationship is the best thing, and putting things in order in Nicodemously. We don't want to filaga and filatable for that purpose. That's the reason why we have to do it in Akuberism. So as we all know before now, follow us up on Instagram, follow us up on TikTok, and also follow us on Facebook page and the Facebook group. Before now, we know the Facebook page, and if you scroll down the screen, you will see the Facebook page there, and I have to still let you know so that you will understand the direction of the Facebook page. The Facebook page name is Nothing Without Solution, as well as the Facebook group name still remain How Faithful Are You? Let Us Be Truthful. And also, the other one on it, it's the program name. The program still stands for Relationship, Marriage, and Matters Therapies, as we know before now. And the subject of today is talking about pregnancy before marriage. And I believe before now we have lectured this subject, but we are coming in again today to digress on this particular subject, so that at the end we will not filaga and filatable. So we are going to do it in Akuberism. The main important thing is for we to comprehend. Listen and hear me. We need to comprehend. Very important. Yeah, for the message, yeah, the Italian time is 9 p.m. Whenever we are coming on program like this, the normal time, Italian time, is 9 p.m. Yeah, good evening. Yes, I want to say our guest is already on ground with us. So please, every other one should follow us so that at the end we move together. Our guest is fully on ground with us. Yeah, you are highly welcome. Appreciate you for being here today. I don't know if you can hear me, please. Hello, my sister. You are highly welcome to the show today. Okay, she go off. I believe she will be coming back again. There's our guest for the house today. She will come back again to follow us up. She will be coming back again to join us. Okay, she's here already. Yeah, you are welcome, my sister. Yeah, I can see you here, so I don't know if you are really hearing me that clear. Hello, my sister. Can you hear me, please?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I can hear you.
Okay, thanks very much for being here.
Yeah.
As we all know
I hope you
before
can
now.
hear me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly. I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay.
You are highly welcome for being here today. And on this show, we use all type of language and terms of pidgin English, broken English, current English, anyone. The main fault is for we to deliver the subject for people out there to also understand, as a lot of them is already on ground to see how the show is going to look like.
Yeah.
And before now, the subject we have on ground today, which we know that talk about, is it right for a woman to get pregnant, understand, before marriage, something like that. So this is the subject we want to really deliberate on today, and we want to really drag this subject to really see how it goes. And the main important thing, yeah, let me quickly appreciate this person. Osaroge, you are highly welcome. I cite you. Thanks very much for being on this show. So, and I believe we are going to analyze on this very particular subject today so that other people out there will see the details. So let me leave you for this. And before you will continue, I would like you to introduce yourself and your Facebook page, your YouTube, it's very important so that they will know that, yes, this is the direction and this is the main person that is also talking to them. Thanks. So what do you say?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me. And I guess this is my first time of being in life with somebody. Well, it's amazing. Thank you for that.
Thanks very much.
I hope you're hearing me.
Yes, I'm
I
hearing
hope
you
you
loud
can
and clear.
hear me. Okay.
Yes.
So, my name is Ruthie. They know me very well. Most of my lovely people out there, they know me. I'm Ruthie Love. Even on my Facebook, my YouTube is Ruthie Love. On
You are
my
highly welcome.
Instagram is Ruthie Love. My TikTok is Ruthie Love. So I'm Ruthie Love all over. So that's me.
You are highly welcome. Osaroge, good evening. I cite you. Yeah, you can
I'm
continue. I'm with you.
yeah, I'm trying to also share to my groups so
Okay.
that will come in for the show because this show is very, very important. It's a nice
Exactly.
one and I love the topic.
Thanks very much for that.
Yeah, I love the topic. So there's no problem. I appreciate you for inviting me. So that's it.
And I also appreciate you for keeping to your time without without disappointment and all. So I appreciate you for that. Yeah, let me quickly
Yeah.
also appreciate uh, Texi. You are highly welcome to the show. I cite you, your face show. Yes, as we all know before now, he have also introduced herself. Her name is Ruth Love. On Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on
Yeah.
YouTube. Please also try and subscribe to my sister YouTube so
Yeah.
that at the end, we all will move on in Nicodemusly, because we want to make sure everything work well for we all to understand, because the subject is very important accordingly to the way the subject is. And also, the topic is also very crucial because we base on building homes, putting things in order, making everybody to understand that yes, we have the way forward to put things in order. So I appreciate you once again, my sister. So we want to really
Yeah. Well,
see how the subject will go. Thanks very much. So now, a lot of people have also asked me, saying that it's also good to get pregnant before preparing for marriage. And a lot of people have also condemned that idea that is not good. And I have made a subject far back to the subject, you understand? I have made a program far back to the subject, I mean to say. And we have also cross-checked, come across that a lot of things are also being lacked in terms of putting things in order when it comes to a situation whereby things happen like this. And we have also
yeah.
dragged a schedule because I see this relationship as a something of a branch. You understand? Relationship is a branch of marriage. And in anything that are linked to a branch, it have multiple things. I don't know if we understand now. Anything that are linked to a branch has multiple things. And relationship is just a branch of marriage. So majority
Yes.
people have seen it as nothing that is very compulsory to get pregnant before marriage. And some people also explain to say, normally it happened to be pregnant, but not because it's compulsory. And some people said that that is the rightful thing, that someone have to get pregnant before marriage. And I have cross-checked, go deeper to see. And the last other subject I cross-checked in terms of this kind of occasion, I see that he said if a man insisted that a woman must get pregnant before marriage, automatically it's no longer a marriage thing, but it's not a business doing. You understand? So a lot of things have happened in this kind of direction. So now, what do you think in this kind of occasion? That is it really right or wrong? I want you to throw more light on this angle.
Well, I will not say it is a wrong thing, but I will just say it's a decision making. Sometimes we fall at it because I'm an example for this
Yeah.
your topic today, and I deals with relationship and marriage. As you see, life is not what you believe or what you hope for that normally come in this life.
Exactly, not what you
Life
predict
is
on.
bigger than we think. Let me put it that way. You might do what you don't want to do, and you might do what you want to do. Because the coming together between two persons is an agreement.
Exactly.
So getting pregnant sometimes it fall on decision making, and sometimes it doesn't fall on decision making. Like for me, when I had that experience, it was me and me alone. It was my decision, because I believe that this same guy that I'm dating is going to get married to me. In fact, I don't even believe that we will not get married, that the guy will not get married to me. All what I believe is that I'm going to marry him, whether come rain, come sun. You understand? It is good for me. That is why I made the decision. I see that everywhere is sweet, everywhere is stew. That is why I made the decision. But I never knew that it is not what I thought that is going to turn out to be. It now turned out to be something else. Like many of us today, it was our decision and it wasn't our decision. Why it is my decision is this. I was looking at my friends. My friends are pregnant. My friends have baby. Me too, I need to have my own baby. If me and my guy, or let me say my boyfriend, we went to visit somebody that have baby, it will be like, are you not going to get me a child? Are we not going to do this thing that people are doing? I will be feeling as if the guy loved me so much. So I felt it that the guy loved me so much. That is why I had that baby. I had that pregnancy. But after the pregnancy, even during the pregnancy, that is what I saw. That is when I saw the bad side of him. Then that make me to understand that this pregnancy is not going to lead to marriage. And sometimes we do it in the sense that in the absence of our family. Yes, some people will get pregnant, they will not want to tell their family. They will be hiding it. Now, when the family get to know, before you know it, wahala will start. Pregnancy before marriage, it used to cause confusion. It used to cause problem. It caused a lot of things. It's not like you are not going to enjoy that baby in future. You will enjoy the baby in future. But the negative side of it is the problem you are going to face. Not even the man, not even the family, not even your family, because your family will never allow you to get pregnant while you are not married. So
Okay.
that is it.
Okay, before we go more further, let me quickly appreciate Vivian. I cite you, your face show. Thanks very much for being here. I think, may I use the other name, Bella. Bella, thanks very much. Good evening.
Yeah.
I see your message. All right, let me now go straight to I'm going to kind of question you in some angles of your explanation, because this topic, we want to make other people out there to understand that there are some certain things they need to put in order, and there are some certain things that they don't need to do. Now, before I go in, I want to quickly glass through these messages here. You see, if you insisted that a woman must get pregnant before you marry her, then it is no longer marriage, but business transaction. Sorry to bring in this direction. Why am I saying it? Now, I believe to your explanation today, a lot of people out there will understand when they come across this video. Now, you have the full zeal and you believe that the relationship is going to lead to what? Marriage.
Yes.
And at the end, in a process whereby the both of you will also visit nearby neighbor, friends, and other activities like families, you see that other people have this direction. And in you as a woman, you have seen that, yes, if you fail your duty as a woman to make sure at the end something like this also come true, at the end, maybe many people will think as many people will think that this woman cannot even bear a child or a baby, you understand? Now you put on that Z because you have that belief on the man. That is why I keep saying that there are some certain things women need to understand. I'm not saying that men is bad or men is good, because one thing I keep telling people on my program, I don't do bias. I go straight to the subject so that we learn. So the way you have even explained, you believe, after toxic of friendship. Why I use the word toxic? That's to say, after you must have go far, go deeply, believe that nothing is going to separate this occasion.
Yes.
And at the end, things like this happens. That's to let know that not the way you plan certain things sometimes, and it's not going to fall on that angle that way.
I tell you.
And one thing I have also come across in relationship of a thing, accordingly to the subject of today, one thing I have come across, relationship have its own mentality. The reason why I use the word is own mentality. Sometimes the part we always push to the man when the man will overlove that woman. But at the end, that overlove is not coming from that woman. And sometimes when the woman overlove that man, that overlove is not coming from that man. That is one thing I want the audience out there to understand about love of a thing.
Another thing that, wait. There is something you said that baffles me. You said if a woman if a woman have a pregnancy for somebody, that is a business. I don't understand that aspect. I want you to explain. How is it a business?
I want to glass through the message again, then I will now give answer to your explanation. Say, if you insist that a woman must get pregnant before you marry her, then it is no longer marriage but business transaction. Now let me bring out the guideline. I want to break it in a way that you will understand, and audience watching us will also understand. Now, he said, if you insist, that is, if the man insists, we are not talking about a man. If you cross-check the word very well, if you insist that a woman must get pregnant, that means if the man insists that a woman must get pregnant before he himself will marry that woman, that automatically is no longer preparing a marriage with the woman, is preparing a business, because the man is not after the pregnancy of the woman, not to do the needful, not to go and marry that woman, not to pay a bride price, because that is the first thing the man supposed to think. You understand? But if really the man loves that woman, the Z of the man supposed to be in all those thinking, not allowing that woman must get pregnant first. When the man know that after that pregnancy, there are other things that evolve. A man, I'm just saying it openly because I don't want to be biased to the program. A man might be there to say, I'm very happy. I want you to be pregnant for me. I want you to carry my baby. You see, saying it with mouth is very sweet, like honey. You understand? Now, after the woman must have been pregnant, then you will begin to see some certain characters. The man, either he decided to say, do you think you are not going to remove this pregnancy? Those one will be down. This topic will not be for down the main particular man that wants the woman to remove the pregnancy. When the other part of it, the man, thank you very much, my brother, I cite you. The man, in particularly now, might not even want the woman to remove the pregnancy, clear and fine. But after the woman must have delivered that baby, the character of that man will change. You understand? The character of that man will change. That is the reason why the subject I glanced through said, if you insist, because the man have insisted that the woman must get pregnant before he will marry that woman. Meanwhile, some men think that that woman might not be able to conceive again, to have baby. You understand? In one or two ways. Now, the woman is not conceived or is not pregnant for you, and at the end, the baby is out. What's supposed to be the attitude of the man in process of that baby? Because baby is a gift. It's supposed to be something that will draw the attention of the man in terms of let's come together in a good reality and plan well. But if the man now fails, do you think that that man was having that full zeal of love for that woman to be pregnant before or not? I don't know if you get me now.
Before the woman get pregnant, that man have that love for the woman.
Yes.
But I don't know why is it that men always change after they see that somebody have given birth. I don't know. I don't know why, because there is a guy that was telling me that if he gets married, that the woman should pray that her breast should not fall, or she should not, as in, let her body not be too big. If not, he will go and look for another person. Why is it that men, if a woman give birth to a baby, then the thing will like irritating you people? I don't know why.
Okay, good. It's a very good question. Now, if a man in person always let our girlfriend know that if you give birth to a baby, you not lose shape. Let me put it this way: you not lose shape, or your shape is no longer the way I used to see you. I will go and look for another person. My first of all is this: no matter how pretend of that love is, the person have automatically let that woman know this, that is not going to marry you, even if you are not pregnant. I don't know if you understand me now, because I have to go straight to the real fact, because it's to build a home. That is why we are here. Automatically, that man never have love. Automatically, the man never have love for that woman, no matter how he have pretend. I don't know if you get me now. No matter how he must have pretend, because one, if a woman give birth to a newborn baby, you don't expect that woman breast to remain the way it's supposed to be. I don't know if you get it. Even if the woman refuse to train that child with that breast, definitely he must have a little different on it, even if he refuses to use the breast to train that child. Because I will say, mostly in the country here today, in Europe, in European ways, majorities of our people, like our blacks, have also picked a photocopy, I will use it, a photocopy of the whites. It is said that when they give birth to a baby, they don't want to use their breast anymore, because they want to use the also called mentality, because I don't want to use the formality. The mentality of whites, it is said that those people don't use breast to train their children, but they believe on buying the things, putting it in one or two things to train the children. And at the end, you know, there is difference between a baby you train with your breast and the one you don't train with your breast. You understand? So if a man insists in this kind of angle, that's to say the man never loved you. There is one thing about love. I keep saying love and money don't go together. Now, I am not saying that there is no, in any love that there should not be money, but they don't go together. This is the real fact.
Yeah.
Many women always have this error in this angle. Many women always have this error in this angle. You know, when love is fully on ground, there must be bitterness one day. When the bitterness arrives just one day, it will look like 1 year. In any relationship, the day of the bitterness look like 1 year. Just only one day look like 1 year, because that is the bitter part of it. But after the settlement, what is the ability of that man? And what is the capability of the woman? I don't know if you get it now. Whenever a man insisted that after you don't born this pikin, your body can't change shape, I will go look for another woman, he have automatically let that woman understand that I have another person outside already. That is the best way that man can explain that error, and it's a very bad error. I don't know if you understand that. It's a very bad error.
There is something I want to say so that I will not forget.
Okay.
Do you know that this same relationship that we are doing before marriage, and this same getting pregnancy before marriage, can also lead that person to get married to you?
Good.
It's just that we have these days, there are so wicked men, some men that are wicked. It's not even the breast that is motivating them. It's not the shape that is motivating them. Sometimes they hear word from outside. Sometimes they hear from their friends. And they will start contemplating. They will start saying that, look at what this girl do. Because they say that in every marriage, you don't need a third partner if you want your marriage to be successful. But because that one is not marriage, they have the right to take it to anywhere, even take it to their family, even take it to their friends. Before you know, that guy will start hating you for no reason. This same guy that promised you love, I will be there for you, I will do this for you. Especially when a man want to enter that your oh God. You see these men of these days, in fact,
now let me quickly throw more light on that angle.
Heaven and earth too, because they won't ride, they won't enter motor. If they don't enter that motor finish, they'll start to change their behavior. Their behavior will start changing. When they don't see, say the person don't talk, say, maybe the person is vomiting. But it's not all men, no. It's not all men, because most women, they will say, I used to support men. On my Facebook, on my page, is men that is more than women. It's not all men that are behaving like that. But most of the men, especially Africans, they used to behave that way. Oyibo, they take them long time before they give birth. They'll be in relationship for years, even before they marry. They can even marry at old age. They don't care. You understand? But we Africa, before you know it, they'll start hearing word from outside. The fine girl with the carry the waka will come become like saying that does be where she be. Different talk. When the man even come out, say, you no go even respect your dignity again. Because you do like, oh, I want to go and vomit. You start to pour spit for where it is. Sometimes you pour spit for his body. Sometimes you slap him because of the pain of the baby. But he will not understand. He will be thinking that, then he will start judging you. Like me now, the guy started judging me when I was pregnant. He started judging me. And me, if I'm pregnant, I used to talk too much. I can even beat, because that thing they pay me. I mean, I also boy they day my belly. Are they vex where? If I get belly, are they vex? Because sometimes I will not even know the sex of the baby. But I think it's because it's boys. That's why, because I've calculated my first baby is a boy. That one too now, so are they do relationship. Oh, and I don't know whether I make the boy come cuckoo. I can make a base. I don't know.
Now,
so all this, not that they have some wicked men. We have some wicked, but they are not wicked. Let them remember that they have sisters too.
Now, let me quickly give answer to all the Questions.
Some men will hate me today.
So, you see, the program is to straighten our homes and to peace in order.
Hey.
So, it's the ability for anyone to be angry and it's the ability for other ones to be happy. You understand? That is why I keep telling people in my subject, in my program, that today's subject might not be for you, but tomorrow you will know the value of the program because you might not come across it today. Then when it happens to you tomorrow, you will now know the value of that program you neglected before. Then you will not go back to cross-check how it happens there. This is one thing about life. Now, I want to quickly start with this due to your questions. Now, I come with the Oyibos. Oyibo ho worst. They say now where you never go, now be abroad. I want to analyze those things to you now. If you date whites, you dey okay. Now they date. You understand? If now they date, it dey okay. Majorities of them don't even want children. That is normal. They don't care. Many of them don't care. They even they pray me, you know, make that person not get belly, not be you. Okay. Many they pray me that person not get belly. They don't need. Understand? Yeah, I think majorities of white women, when you talk about talk, now white get apropos pass.
That is our topic for today.
When they talk about talk, white now get apropos pass.
So yes. White men they come about.
Now they get and pass. Black, you know, they say all fish they swallow. I don't know whether my speaker they too loud for that side, whether I need to reduce them because.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. They say all fish they swallow fish for river, but they always accuse one fish, which is what? Shark. White, nothing. They do when they say pass. But now black, they use a rub body. That be the all fish, they swallow fish, but now one they accuse. White, now do that. White, if you three white stand where you did, inside the three white, so the three whites go they talk. If one of them come out in midst of them, the remaining two whites go they discuss about that one way come out.
Yeah.
Yes. So when that one way come out, come back again, they go to discuss fine as if nothing happens. You understand their systematic logic now. The only performance of them when I don't see maybe because of the rule where they get for their country, they feel they verse for each other. They like that manners for each other, but they play. They know say that they quarrel. You know go know if you not near close to the well. That is for the white. Now let's come back to when you are pregnant. You know, definitely there was a subject I lectured and I let know. There are some certain things you will try to change for a man, and there are some certain things you will try to change for a woman. When you not fit change that particular thing, automatically you see say you don't try change that thing from that man or from that woman, you know fit change. I say either the man learn to be with that thing, he will build himself with that thing. That means now something where the woman no will feel where you know fit change away from that woman, and either the woman will need to build that same thing with that man because now something when you know will fit change from that man. Why I talk because of say when you talk about when you are pregnant, you are always neighbors, stuff like that, which is normal. When woman get belly, different things are liable to happen, different categories of women. Understand? It's liable for such thing to take place because any small thing like hunger, it always happen this way. If such thing happen, the system of the man to always know how to analyze society. That is the reason why when the man do the normal protocol, the needful, then a woman when he go put money for a head, not this one miss even if you put money for the woman head, if you want to misbehave, you know misbehave. If you want to come out, it will still happen. That's why I say in my program, they always say what will be, what will not be, will not be. If he put money for a head, that zeal of a little fear will still be inside. Because he knows he follow protocol, he follow process.
Yes.
One thing I let people out there still understand is say, not be because of that money where you don't go put for your head, make you become the Oga of all. That process when you want to follow is a building of motion. I don't know if you get it now. It's a building of motion. That process where you want to follow is a building of motion. You know, when woman get belle at the end, the man they misbehave because why? When the belle don't come, because now the taste they go outside, the man they get taste to go outside. Get it now? Then it go they bring different katakata they come. Now I want you to understand this. You know, use and me say even the one where they put money for your head where you get belle say quarrel no they come. But there are some quarrel arguments that you need to avoid. There are some arguments that you need to off. There are some arguments that will lead to certain areas, and at the end, you will still let go. But because the boyfriend and girlfriend affair, the late day became involved, the man not seen as anything. That is why if you prospect the word where you say, if you insist that a woman must get pregnant before you marry her, because if you insist, automatically it's just like you are not using the woman as a business doing. You are not showing concern of romance or that love where you feel. I don't know that you know they come into that reasons of that writing now. Because
so should we conclude that if a woman gets pregnant for a man and the man did not get married to the woman, is a business?
Now, reading here, I want to analyze the detail here. If a woman gets married, if a woman gets pregnant for a man, in a normal realistic way, if the man have that full zeal of love, that's supposed to be opportunity for the man to draw more closer to that woman. And also make sure he visits the family of that woman in one or two ways. Even if time, but the way and manner the man is going to play, you understand, to the family of the woman will also make the family recognize that man very well. So when the man, after the pregnancy or after the baby, the man continue to misbehave, behold, the man will also go to another woman. It happens for the man to also pregnant another woman, and the same thing it becomes a business. Because you pregnant this one, you walk away to another one, to go and pregnant another one. Are you doing a business of pregnancy? I don't know if you understand why the topic of that subject have to be like that. You understand? Because now you pregnant this one, you walk away, you go to another one, you walk away.
That are giving birth up and down. That they will go here, they will pregnant woman, they will go here, they will pregnant woman. All those King Solomon there, what are we going to call them?
Come again with that question. Come again with the question.
Those celebrities now that are going up and down, whenever they invite them somewhere, they will go and get somebody pregnant. Meaning that but yet they used to take care of the child. Meaning that they don't love that particular woman or what?
Good question. Now, like those ones who have also explained here today, when they arrive here, they make sure that this person is pregnant for them, and at the end, they walk down to another place, they make sure that that one is also pregnant for them. The first and foremost is this: isn't that other person that this man is going to sleep with don't know that he have a wife? That is number one. If she knows that this person have a wife at home, that is one. Two, if he happens to say that yes, I want to marry you even when I have a wife, and if he really that the man really have to do the needful, I will not call that a business because why? It followed normal protocol. But I am not saying that the man can marry 3 wives, because I don't want a situation whereby tomorrow other people will say, the same man will be married 3 wives now. But I am not saying that the man can marry 3 or 4 wives. But what am I trying to say here? If peradventure the man have a wife at home and going out there search for another one. Hello, are you hearing me? Like there is noise here. Let me see if I can amend it.
I'm with you. Just like camera is somehow is shaking. I don't know. The camera is not.
I noticed something here like that too.
Yeah.
So let me quickly plead with all the fans out there, the ones watching us and all. Please, we know that we are using a lot of time today, but we want to make sure that at the end we pass a good message to everyone out there for them to also understand what and what to do when they come across such things in life. Because one thing we need to understand is sometimes we might think that it's not going to happen to us, but at the end when we come across such things, how are we going to solve it? That is the reason why it's very important for people to always focus our mind and also listen and see how it goes, because why? Tomorrow might be pregnant, or today is pregnant, tomorrow might be what? Delivery day. So please, I plead with you all to bear with us and follow us up as the time, so that at the end we will lead to a direction of a good, successful day. Now, the fact is this: if it happened for that man to get to, to have a wife at home, let me put it that way, the man have a wife at home, and at the end, the wife have children for him, he go out there, yeah, I cite you, my brother, Sansi, you are highly welcome, bro. You too much, Baba, for being here today. Yeah, we have lost our guest. Maybe the network is very bad, so I believe she will be coming back again. Yes, my people, I greet una, I salute una gidigba, una face show, and also the road de una shoe for the one who una take follow to this subject. So, and I believe say majorities of una wey don dey lis ten to this subject, una go see how the subject dey go. And my sister, they talk about experience for wetin he pass through. And make una not forget, whenever I dey always let una know, I dey tell una say experience is a best teacher. And my sister don't analyze some certain things where they lead to all those angles. I cite you, my brother, thanks very much for the like. My sister don't analyze all those things where they lead to all those angles. You know, sometimes we don't really conclude as it happen for woman, and so it happen for men. Make una not say now only woman it happen to. Sometimes you, the man, don't conclude say now this woman you want marry. Even if any other person they come your way, you could like chance them, they drive them, they tell them, make them waka go, you understand, so that the hand error not go come. But when it don't become that meanings, you can see the woman when you even put all your balance on, say, now this woman, I be the rightful person, you see say the woman will go even fuck up, you understand? So, and at the end, you can ask yourself, say, upon everything when you don't do, or upon the trust and all where you get for this woman. Now, many things now they lead them to become like this. Sometimes either the woman family don't want make the woman marry, at the end the woman will go for wrong hand. It they be like this. Now, so it still they happen from men. Make una not think say the only woman that they pass through this thing. When we they see here today, so as it they happen for women, now so it they happen for man. So if you not see now, my sister don't analyze certain things, and things when she analyze for us, so now the real facts. Many men they into this categorically guideline, they evolve fully. As the main problem you see, sometimes the way they go take play the role, you yourself go think say they go marry you. You understand? And another person told the way they die for you, but you not give her a face because of the man where you all believe on, say man, the man go dey true. Yeah, thank you very much, my sister. So my sister don't let us understand this direction now, how men say they maltreat woman, which is not they very good. And me they let una know today, they real far, because this program now all about build your home. You understand? So make we not do passion for the program. Men get this kind of attitude, most especially when they like the woman from the beginning. They're ready to they do they pretend. And one thing when I want to advise our woman out there, make we always know one thing. Move with a cross check. Well, I don't say no get how you want cross check some men reach. One thing when I invest for women for be say, man when always they sincerely, they very low to the understanding. They know they see him for that way. Waiting they always see. Now that one way they lie. We go say now say it be this, now say it no be this, now say it be that one. All the name of to just get that woman. And after they don't get the woman finished because of this Facebook guideline, and not go use the wrong way. After they don't get the woman succeed finish, their attitude will come change. And now, and my sister still let us know one to say, she himself not using and me saying all men, but multiples of men evolve. It's just like if, for instance, say all the old men are hundreds, 50 evolve for this kind of thing. You know, when bad come too much, it will be like the bad supersede everything. The same thing don't still go to we for here. You understand? So now say it still be for men. When things like this occur, when man don't automatically balance pain, if we begin bring life stories to tell many of us here, we go know say man, yes, not be small story, not be choice. You understand? Not be small story, not be choice. But the main fact be say, upon all these things where they happen, will they really comprehend? Will they hear? Will they listen? Will they learn from her? Now be the main problems where they pass through. So I don't know, before we go round up this program today, if my sister will still get a chance to come on to let us know one or two things again. But if no, by God's grace, when we round up this program, when we go to come up again with another Humble story, I go want to make una follow us because we get many alignments to put in order. You understand? But the fact is, how we go to know the real way to solve all these problems. I want to make una drop una comments for the comment section so that at the end, we go really know how it work and how it go. That's so it be. I appreciate all of una gidigba. Make una not forget our sister when just join us for live broadcast today. So when be our guest for the house of today. Her name for Facebook still remain Ruthie Love. And she say, now that Ruthie Love, now she take their Facebook. Now she take their YouTube. I beg, make you still subscribe to our YouTube. Sake of saying, now she still take their whole page. And now she still take their Instagram and TikTok. So my people, make una still follow her up. Many alignments day when we go talk about when it don't concern relationship, marriage, and matters. Many day when full ground because when we not come here, can't let us know, we not gonna know how it be. You understand? Remember, now where you never work and reach, now be where you never see anything, because Bini go say, if you know me, they will make it saver. Waiting you never see, you never work and reach there. Make we notice say, now the way she take do, na cause sometimes the fault still come from that man. Maybe the things when the man they do not be what it's supposed to be. You understand? That is where the word say you should not judge a book by the cover. I greet all of una gidigba when follow this today's story. They make sure say it go well. Make una not fail to share the story of today and make other people see am. Make una remember things they really happen this way. Make we cross check wetin be our whole direction, how we feel. Now, yeah, my sister don't let us know say the YouTube name na Ruth Love TV. So in case you enter YouTube, you go see am there, and next to be Facebook. So now so it be. I greet all of una gidigba once again as we want carry the story of today come to end. And remember, on Tuesday, thanks very much, my sister. On Tuesday, we still dey come up again for another program. We go still let una know how e waka. And we fit still drop any program before on Tuesday. Make una know say na love na matters. Na relationship matter and marriage and other matters. Now we dey let us know so when they very important. You understand? As e dey women body, na so e dey men body. Na be the wetin I wan let una know. I agree to una as we come across